What's up?
Party like it's late night, man. Because it
Man,
is.
it is late night, especially for you, dude.
Dude, it's only 11. It's all right. I'll be up till like 3 or 4.
Really? You stay up that late?
Dude, especially when you're social distancing. What else is there to do than stay up and party?
With one person 6 feet away from each other.
No, man. We are negative distance from each other. Like the eyebrows?
That's nice.
Negative distance. That's hilarious. I didn't even think about that until just now. But that's what that means.
Yeah.
I mean,
I won't tell her you said that on Bald and Harry.
I think she would go, that's kind of funny. Check that out. You got the green can in the background, green can in the foreground, just smashed. Look at that. Dang. How's that highlight tasting, man?
It was good. I only have one more left, so
Where, I mean, you brought
I gotta
those
wait
back
for
from
another
Missouri?
occasion.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
So, like, when you have to go to Missouri, you're like, fuck, I gotta go to Missouri. But then you're like, but wait, there's highlight
You
there.
get some highlight.
Dude, I'm surprised you don't stock up when you go down there.
They only had two 6-packs, so
That's all
I
they
bought
had.
out the store. Yep.
Dang. It's all you can do, I guess, right?
It's good though. It was worth going out of my way a little bit for. So what you been up to this week? Just sitting in your house?
Dude, it's the weirdest thing when you only leave your house 2 or 3 times a week. That's it. 2 or 3 times a week. That's all I've done. And it's for groceries or beer. That's literally the only reasons I leave the house.
Man, I would like that.
Dude, it's kind of nice. Like, so for example, regularly I try to get to work by 9 o'clock, right? My work day starts at 9 o'clock. Now, I wake up at 8:50 and I start my day.
At 9 o'clock?
Yes, I'm on time. It's fantastic. It is great, man. Like, when all this shit blows over, I'm going to be like, what is 7:30? I don't know what 7:30 is.
I guess that's why you can stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning.
I mean, no, man, during the week, I mean, I usually just go to bed at like midnight or 1. But I mean, if you go to bed at midnight or 1, I still get like 8 or 9 hours of sleep. It's great.
Yeah. So what are we going to drink tonight?
Dude, it's late night. I think we should probably have a late night beer. And at the same time, let's have something with a little more. Did you just open up a beer as we're introducing the beer?
I was thirsty.
Hey, Harry, let's introduce the beer while I open up a beer that I'm not going to drink. I mean, to be honest, Bald just got off of work. So he's like, beer.
Yeah, you've been drinking since like probably 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that's true. I would be lying. So that'd be that's 10 hours I'm in. Probably about 10 drinks. But anywho, so late night beer, right?
Yeah.
Because we're partying. And number 2, you got to fight off this bug somehow. You need something a little more alky in it.
A little bit more.
Just a little. It's a little bit more. There's There's some alcohol in this, maybe a little bit more, maybe,
Probably, but maybe.
probably made by the best guys. I don't know. There's some good guys.
I like to think so, and I'm right a lot. So.
I like to think that the guys who make this beer are some of the greatest guys. I don't know. I've met them a couple times. They're good guys. And it might be, maybe, in history, the greatest of all time. I don't know. I can't stand how that guy talks. I can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
dude, just talk. Don't be like, I don't know, maybe of all time. I don't know. Maybe. Or Bald and Harry are gonna drink a beer very soon. Very soon. I don't know. It could be very soon from now.
I don't know how soon, but very soon.
Very soon they'll drink a beer and it's gonna be great. I have to tell you, it's gonna be great. Jesus Christ. Anywho, you want to
Ready?
introduce it, or do you want to introduce it?
So it's late night.
Did you hear what I said?
6%.
I go, do you want to introduce it, or do you want to introduce it? That's literally what I just said.
So we had to have something brewed for the night.
Brewed for the night.
Bud Light Platinum.
Boom! Blue bottles, bitch. I don't know where that came from. That was a little aggressive. Dude, the last time I haven't had this in a while.
Neither have I. It's been a long time.
If I remember correctly, it kind of tastes like a sweet beer.
Yeah. It was a Bud Light, but more sweet.
I think I've said this on the show before, but I'm going to say it again. Do you think margaritas are gay because they are so sweet?
It's funny every time.
It's good. It's a great line. They hating us because they ain't us.
You know what it smells like?
Bud Light?
Beer.
It does smell like beer. When you sniff that, that's just like, that's beer scent. Am I right?
It almost has that Mexican skunk to it.
Dude, it's
that
like
Mexican beer skunk.
If you bought a bar of soap that said it's beer scented, that's what it would smell like. It's this.
Yeah, probably.
This smells like beer.
All right. Enough smelling. Let's taste this bitch.
Brewed for the night.
You know what it tastes like?
A not very good beer.
Bud Light.
A not very good beer.
I wish I have some Bud Lights. I wish I would have cooled some off so I could taste test them, do a blind test.
So let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Blind people?
No. We're going to talk about beer and blind tests. A lot of people don't know this, but the first time I consumed beer was when I was about 7 or 8 years old in my grandparents' kitchen. And I was a very cocky, very I know it all kind of a 7 or 8-year-old sitting in my grandparents' kitchen after all the folks went out to dinner or some shit. I don't know. And I said, I bet I can tell the difference between Coke and Diet Coke. It's a dumb thing because obviously everybody can tell the difference between Coke and Diet Coke. Like, that's like,
yeah.
Duh. But I was 7 or 8. So my brothers and my cousins, God bless them, put a blindfold over my eyes. And they're like, here you go, Harry. You tell me if this is Coke or Diet Coke. And I'm like, this is bullshit. I got this. And I go, I want to pretend like I have a blindfold on. I go, wait, Beer! Was that an accurate?
Oh yeah,
Was that? I mean, was
that's
that pretty
about
much?
how it went down. Yeah,
So they gave me like a fucking Bud Light or something. I don't know what it was.
Miller
but
Lite. It was Miller Lite.
was?
That's why you love Miller Lite so much.
See, it's your fault that I'm an alcoholic. Good job. Congratulations. You made your 7 or 8-year-old brother. Well, it's probably like 7 or 8, though, wasn't it? That was probably about the right age.
I'm trying to think of what year the grandparents moved to the lake, because this was in their old
In
house.
Fargo. This was in Fargo.
Yeah.
Next to the
So
Hornwalkers.
I would almost say 7 at the latest.
Yeah.
You might have been 5 or 6, and we fed you beer.
Jesus Christ. Well, what was it? When I was 11, you also tested me and said, "Hey, Harry, how fast do you think you can chug a beer at the end of the dock?"
Yeah.
What was that? 8, 9 seconds?
Yeah, something like that. No wonder you became a beer lover.
I mean, it's what I do. And this beer's not bad, though.
It's not bad. It goes down pretty easy.
I mean-
6% alcohol.
Right. Like if you're wanting a Bud Light but want a little extra kick,
Yeah, it's
Oh,
for the
this one.
night, man. It's for the night. You go out and party.
get the edge off a little bit.
Yeah.
Going
Going out to the club.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No. I mean, really, like, I bet that's what those guys are drinking.
Doom, doom, doom.
Though I do think it's a gimmick calling it a platinum,
Yeah, I don't know why they call it platinum.
especially in a blue bottle. Is platinum blue?
I don't know. What color is platinum?
Dude, platinum's like, it's like silver, but like better than silver.
So why'd they put it in a blue bottle?
Oh,
So when it first came out, it's been out for a
been for
good
years, man. Like
10
5 years.
years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I've had-
I'll Google when it came out. When did
I'll
Bud,
Google it. I mean, I
Hey
have
Siri. When did Bud Light Platinum come out?
Here's what I found from PRNewsWire.com.
2012.
8 years.
Was introduced in January 2000.
I remember this is a beer, my first beer that I ever had before it hit the market.
You had this beer before it hit the market? You were ahead of the curve?
A beer vendor hooked me up at work.
He was
gave
like,
me one bottle.
he was like, dude, I just have to show you something real quick.
Because it was a big deal for a new Bud Light to come out. And then,
Well-
so it was cool for about a year, and then it went away. And then just in the past year, they started like re-energizing it.
I'm not going to lie.
Commercials and stuff.
And I'm going to get this up to the camera. The label is actually really cool.
Yeah, it is.
Like somebody, I mean, that's a really well-designed label. They should have done the same thing on the cap. Like
Cap's
if-
kind of boring.
Exactly. Like, why wouldn't you? I mean, it's a circle, right? So put it on the cap because the cap's a circle. That makes sense.
So there's the regular Bud. There's the regular Bud Night, and then there's the Bud Night Platinum, right?
Isn't there another one? There's Select. Is it Select? The lower calorie one?
Yeah. But on the commercials, the Bud Night.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Bud Light.
No, the Bud Night.
Yeah.
And then there's the Bud Night Platinum. Remember the one commercial where the Bud Night is like ready to go hang out, and the king is like
Yeah, the king's like, I want to go.
And he's hanging out with the Bud Light Platinum, and then the regular Bud Light, and he's like, "Are you guys going out without me?" And he's like, "No, we aren't doing that."
Yeah, that's
He's
pretty
like,
good.
Then why are you wearing your going out tunic? He's like, "It's laundry day."
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good marketing. No doubt. I mean, it's good.
It's not bad. I've never seen it at a bar.
I've never seen. I mean, this beer is just saying, "Yep, this is what we are. We're more alcohol." That's what
Yeah.
they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen.
It's saying you like Bud Light, but you want to go out and get your party on.
Yeah.
This is what you drink.
Yep. I wonder how many.
You want to get a little bit more wasted than you did before.
Like, obviously, I don't really care, but I wonder how many more calories are in a Bud Light Platinum. Let me take a look.
Ooh, 139. I think
Oh.
a regular Bud Light's around 105 or something.
Oh, you get, dude, that's totally worth it. So 1.5% more alcohol for like 30 calories. That's a no-brainer if that's what you're basing this on.
Is there high fructose corn syrup, though? That's the big question.
Probably, because they don't put the ingredients on the label like Bud Light. Who gives a shit? That's not what this show's about, dude.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Dude, today I just hung out in my backyard with my shirt off. It was fantastic.
Did you get sweat under your boobs?
Dude, total boob sweat, everything. Dude, you know how fat I am? Here's how fat I am. This is how fat this guy is. If I'm trying to get a suntan, I have to pay attention to where my boobs are. Otherwise, I'm going to get a man boob farmer's tan. Meaning my boob will be tan, but underneath of it, complete white. So like I literally
You have to tape them up or something?
I gotta like do one of these. Raise those boys up. Yep. That's where I'm at.
It's all right.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
So I went to my old work the other day,
Yeah.
and I saw one of my old bosses. And I looked at him, and I'm like, nice push. I'm like, dude, you're looking trim. You've been losing some weight. Like, you're looking fit, dude.
Oh boy.
And he goes, I just got this new shirt. It's a slim fit. And he said it like, I'm like, damn, dude. So you always look like that? He's like, yeah, I guess so. And so then I saw him like 10 minutes later. Because it was just in passing, you know. I saw him like 10 minutes later, and he lifts up his arms and he has this giant ass pit stain, and he goes, this is why I don't wear slim fit shirts all the time.
Dude, slim fit is not the way to go, dude. I'll tell you that right now.
Especially for guys like you and me.
Dude. So I got married, what was it, a year and a half ago? Yeah, a year and a half ago. And so like I was stressing, like, I gotta get a nice shirt, not just your run-of-the-mill dress shirt. And I needed like a good one. And dude, I'll tell you, I accidentally ordered.
You ordered a slim fit.
No. I was like, dude, this is totally me. I'm ordering this shirt. It was athletic fit. And that was the day that I realized that I am not.
You're not athletic
I'm
anymore.
not an athletic fit. I was like, man, that's gonna make me look like a beast. Bro. I mean, because it's true. I do have broad shoulders. I do. Like, really, like, my shoulder, like, as fat as I am, my shoulders are wider than my waist. Like, that's weird because my waist is not small at all. But it's true. Like, I do have broad shoulders. So I figured, hey, yeah, broad shoulders, athletic. Nah, nope. Turns out that wasn't.
Dude, I ordered a couple pairs of pants online just this last week.
Yeah.
And I was looking at them, and I was just trying to order the same exact thing that I already had. You know how, like, you find a pair of pants
Yeah,
and you're just like, I'm just going to
totally.
keep on buying those pants because they work.
Totally. Yeah.
So it showed, like, the model wearing the pants, and then I, like, clicked on it to, like, get a close-up, and it says, model is 6'1", 180 pounds. I'm like, who's 6'1", 180 pounds? Guess who? A freaking model. Like, of course he's going to make those pants look good.
I mean, 6'1", 180 pounds. I'm trying to think of somebody that I might know who's 6'1", 180 pounds.
And, like, cut, too. Not just, like, some string bean.
Right. Like, if your son was 6'1", he'd be like 160 pounds.
Yeah, because he's a string bean.
He has nothing to him.
Yeah.
Probably because he eats hummus and veggies and not bacon cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Oh, he'll eat bacon cheeseburgers. He'll eat 4 of them. Somebody else might eat the bacon cheeseburger.
That was a joke. But like, what's a good example of a 6'1" guy who's 180 pounds?
At a professional football player, maybe?
No,
I
but
don't
a
know.
football player. I mean, there isn't a guy in the NFL who's not above 200 pounds.
There's a couple.
Like maybe a safety who's like 5'9" or 10. But you can't be in the NFL if you're under 200 pounds, especially if you're 6 foot.
Hey, Siri. How much does Tyreek Hill weigh?
Tyreek Hill weighs 185 pounds.
How tall is Tyreek Hill?
5'10".
There you go. He's not 6'1". If Tyreek Hill was 6'1", he'd weigh 200 pounds.
Can you imagine being one of the best football players in the NFL being 5'10", 185 pounds?
Can you imagine being 185 pounds? Like, I had more to that sentence, but I decided to cut it off at that. Like, I was gonna be like, "Can you imagine being 185 pounds?"
Can you imagine being 5'10"? I'd feel like a giant. I'd be like,
dude, I'd be afraid of falling down.
Look at me, I'm 5'10".
Wouldn't it suck to trip over something and you have to like fall down? That's a whole two. What I was gonna say is, can you imagine, being 185 pounds and getting hit by a 275-pound linebacker? And I'm not talking about the 310-pound fat fuck lineman. I'm talking about the 275-foot cut linebacker who's that should be that image right there should be our logo for the podcast.
Check
Whoops. My wife's going to be mad at me later. That's
Yeah.
really what our caption should be too.
Our wives are going to be mad at us later.
Dude, that's what I've been thinking. Because with this fucking separation thing and work from home, so it's literally my wife and I just sitting in our house. You have to pee already?
Oh, I have an itch on the bottom of my foot. Okay, I'm good.
What I've been thinking though, with this whole social distancing thing, look at my hair. Jesus, I need to do something with that. But I'm like, so every day we sit there. I sit at the kitchen table. She sits in the living room. And I'm like, fuck, it's a good thing I like my wife. This would suck if I
Yeah.
didn't like my wife. Like, this would be bad. because we're just sitting here bullshitting the whole time.
So I heard you got a new Vigi game.
Animal Crossing, dude.
Oh God,
That shit is fantastic.
No,
No, dude, it's fucking great. You have no idea. I bought it because my wife really likes video games like Zelda and stuff until she has to fight something and then she dies or something. She's like, fuck! And she's all stressed
So
out.
she
about
likes the storyline. She just doesn't like the
Yeah, she likes
having
like
to.
she likes like building inventories and like finding stuff and exploring. Like she loves that stuff. But if you have to like fight something where you might die and like have to start over, she gets pissed off. I'm like, you are going to love Animal Crossing. Turns out I like it too. It's a fun game. Your kids would love it too. It's nuts. So I've been. Here's the shit about that game is. Uh-oh. What are you looking at?
You
Dude.
peed your bed? Oh, a cat puked in a bed.
Oh, I thought one of your kids peed their bed.
Huh? Oh, the dog peed while she was asleep on the couch.
Dogs don't pee when they sleep. I've never seen a dog pee while they sleep. Not once.
She has a
in my life.
UTI. She has a UTI.
Did she did you have to pee after you have sex, otherwise you get a UTI if you're a female?
Is that true?
Yeah, that's totally true.
Maybe that's why she always goes to the bathroom.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I totally lost my
Love you too. Good night.
totally lost my train of thought. I had some like good stuff. But dude,
Animal Crossing.
yeah, Animal Crossing, dude. What you do is you're on this island and you just like build up this island by like finding shit.
But what's the end goal?
Just to have a cool island.
Is it like SimCity, only animals?
No, there's no animals. I don't know why they call it Animal Crossing. There's no animals.
I thought it was that like you're a raccoon or a
No, there
possum
are.
or something.
Okay, so there are raccoons, but I'm not a raccoon. There's just like these raccoons bring.
You just said there's no animals, but there's raccoons bringing you goods and services.
The raccoons bring me to the island, dude. These raccoons, you open up the game and these raccoons are like, so you ready to go to your island, dude? And you're like, yup. They're like, all right, let's go. Are you distracted there, dude? You good?
I'm good.
Dude, the next time I'm at your house, I'm installing a Bald and Harry recording light at the top of those stairs.
It looks like I have no neck.
Yeah, you're a coffee. You don't have a neck.
You have a massive neck beard.
Look at that thing, though.
Gonna start calling you Andrew Luck.
And True Luck has a neck beard.
Yeah.
Dude, let's hit the pause button, snap open another beer, and do some trivia.
Bald and Harry trivia.
Dude, that's gonna match up with my timing perfectly. That was pretty good.
That's what I was going for.
All right, I need another one of these guys. You got another one? Ready?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah. Totally, man. I love Bald and Harry, especially when I had a whiskey before I did it.
You love Bald and Harry.
Try having a whiskey before you do Bald and Harry. Woo! All right, where's that share button? There it is. All right. Oh, nope, that's not going to work. Hit the wrong button. You'd think after all this social distancing and working from home, I would have this down by now. What was that?
Tastes good.
Hey, allegedly, this is the question. We'll see.
Hi, boys. It's Bald Senior here. How are you guys
Look
doing?
how proud he is. He's so proud.
Tonight's trivia question, it doesn't involve hockey. Sorry, but it does involve sports. And with everything going on, of course, obviously, we're all sad well, there's a lot of things to be sad for, but one of those things is also we don't have any Major League Baseball going on. But I'm wondering if you guys know how many times in history has the Major League Baseball season been shortened?
It doesn't say at the beginning of the season, just shortened altogether.
Shortened altogether. So lockouts, strikes,
Wars. I've read about this. I should know this. I've read articles.
Pulling this one straight out of my ass. I'm going with 5.
I think it's 4. You got to go with the 94, and I believe there was one in the 80s at the beginning was shortened, and one in the 70s, and then one in like a wartime.
You're going with 4?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 4.
I'm going to go with 5. Just because that's the number I pulled out of my ass. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, nope. I pushed the wrong button again. Here we go.
The answer is 6. 6 times the Major League Baseball season has
I was
shortened
closer.
from its normal 162 game season. And the first of those being in the 1918-1919
What was-
season for a much different reason, that being World War I. But for various reasons, strikes, various issues, the season has been shortened up until now, not counting this season, a total of 6 times. This year will be number 7. Good night.
Can we rewind that with the 1919 thing? He's like, first go with the 1919.
He did mention he was drinking whiskey tonight.
Did you hear that though? He was like 1919. Let's try that again. Let's figure that out.
Baseball season has shortened from its normal 162 game season. And the first of those being in the 1918-1919 season.
That's so hard. The 19. I think he says the 1918-1919 season.
It reminds me of.
And the first of those being in the 1918-1919 season. For a much different reason, that being World War I.
That's
But for various
fantastic.
reasons, strikes.
That's great. 1918-1919. I'm pretty sure it was the 1919 season. I don't know. I have some really good people.
It reminds me of.
Boba Fett. Bald, can I just take a minute and say I am so proud of you that you decided and figured out how to share your screen. But now he's frozen. That sucks. That's what I've been dealing with all week.
You didn't catch the end.
I didn't catch any of it.
All right.
Dude, imagine working from home on the internet, and that shit happens once every 45 minutes. And you're just like, guess I'm not working for the next 5 minutes.
All right. Have you ever seen this?
No, but what I was saying as my internet cut out is, well, you have to do the share thing again.
Oh.
Because what I was going to say is I'm so proud of you that you've learned how to share your screen and do this all by yourself. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at it.
Yeah, look at
No.
you.
All right, here we go.
You didn't click the share audio thing though. So
You can't hear it?
No, you gotta close it. You gotta go back. Yeah, close your share. Click the share thing again, and then there's a share audio thing too. A little button.
Okay, I'm not that good at it yet.
It's good though. It's very close. I'm very proud of you.
Okay, so share.
Share audio. You see the share audio little click box near the bottom?
Share computer sound.
There you go. That's it.
Okay, it's coming up right now.
Wanted one and only Adele Dazeem.
Maybe you should repeat the video though, because I didn't hear any of that.
Okay. Okay, here we go. For the fourth time.
There will always be a special place in my heart for the movie musical and for the songs that create their most memorable moments. Here to perform the Oscar-nominated, gorgeously empowering song, Let It Go, from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen, please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
I don't know why it was so funny.
Because her name is Adina Menzel.
Oh, I didn't know that. That makes sense of why it's funny now.
Yeah.
He just screwed it up completely. Speaking of celebrity names, I have a game for us to play.
You do?
Yes, sir. I don't know how it came up, but it came up in conversation today. And the game is this celebrity's name a stage name or their real name?
Ooh, I like this already.
Yeah, man. So I did some research, and it's a 50-50 split on whether celebrities use their real name or they make a stage name. Like, there's some crazy-ass names on both sides that I was like, I wouldn't have known. But as we all know, I suck at making games. You're probably going to get every single one of them right. Dude,
All right, let's do it.
you just burp away from the microphone? That's not how this
Sorry.
show goes.
Sorry.
What was that all about?
Tasted
Jesus.
like pizza.
It was pretty good then.
Okay, before this game, let's play a quick game. What's worse on the roof of your mouth? Cap'n Crunch or hot frozen pizza?
Hot frozen pizza is the worst, dude.
I got a blister, man.
That shit is gonna hurt for a week. And before we play this game, I think we're gonna play a game called Nate's Really Got to Go Pee. So we'll start this game in a minute.
What?
Dude,
Are you serious?
I've been drinking since 1 o'clock. What do you think?
You have to go before me.
Dude, do you know how many beers I've had today? Either do I.
Well, I'll go too, just to get it out of the way.
Right, I'm gonna have a smoke.
But
too,
I
so
just want this noted.
it's not. I will put it as a Bald and Harry first. Here's since we've been missing sports, I'll do Joe Buck. And in the first time in Bald and Harry history, Harry has to pee before Bald. This is the first time in Bald and Harry history. That's what I hate about Joe Buck. That's all he talks about. This is the first time that there was a broken bat when there are runners on second and third with 3 balls and 1 strike in a National League stadium in the 4th game of the World Series. It's the first time. We're making history here, folks. We'll catch you after the break. That's what he does.
All right, you go pee.
All right. Talk to you in a minute.
Looking at one of those. See if you can see it. Only 3% of the population can. I
Did
don't
her
see it.
Did her uncle post it?
No, somebody else.
Dude, do you want to figure out which celebrities have a fake name and which ones use their real name?
Yes, I do.
All right. So I have a list of celebrities, and you tell me if it's their real name or their fake name.
Let's
Right.
do it.
I'm going to go the top of the list here. Tom Cruise.
Fake. That is
Real.
his-
It's his real name, dude.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Tom Cruise. His name is Thomas Cruise. In fact, hang on. That's not 100% true. Cruise is his middle name, but his name is Tom Cruise, and his last name is some crazy ass last name. and
Yeah.
he's the fourth. He's the fourth.
So that's his fake name.
No, dude. Am I Harry William? Is that my real name?
No.
Yeah, it is.
No. That you're wrong. It's his fake name.
He's using his first.
It's not
and
his last name.
It's his real name, though. It's his assigned name at birth. They said, yes, you are Thomas Cruise,
Okay.
blah, blah,
We're
blah.
gonna agree to disagree on this one.
Dude, no, I did my research. There's so many of these where like, hey, it's not her real name because at birth she was Elizabeth, but she goes by Beth.
Okay, but if you use your middle name as your last name, then that's a stage name.
Disagree. 100% disagree. Tom Cruise.
I get
that's his
half
real
a
name.
point for that one.
Here's one. Wolf Blitzer from CNN.
I'm gonna go with real name.
That is his real name. It's a pretty badass name, Wolf
Yeah,
Blitzer.
it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on. His parents were ahead of their time, if you ask me.
Yeah, he could do better than CNN. He could do professional wrestling.
It's just they're on the same amount of realness, right?
Yeah.
The media
Yeah.
and the WWE. Let's see. Here's a good one. Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston.
It almost seems too easy. Like, oh, that's just a normal name.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that's her fake name.
It is her fake name. Her real name is, I don't even know if I can pronounce it, Jennifer Anastasakis. Jennifer Anastasakis.
And that's why you change your name.
If your last name is Asticus, Anasticus, Anasticus.
Anastakis.
That's literally what it is. Anastassaskis.
I'll give you an Astakis.
Wonder how many ass she kissed to get into her position. All right. Here we go. Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore.
She's the actress, right?
She's an most of these are actress or actors. I can pull her up.
I think I know who she is.
You know, I'll pull her up. Julianne Moore.
Okay, I see her up there in the corner.
There you go. You see her. You know who that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's her real name.
Well, her name is Julie Ann Smith.
And she changed it to Moore?
Yep, sure did.
That's dumb.
I agree. I definitely agree. Let's see what else I got in here. Ooh, here's a good one.
Maybe
This
her
one-
middle name is Moore, though. You don't know that.
No, I researched all of these to figure that out. My research is on point here. Uma Thurman.
I'm gonna say
Uma Thurman.
that's definitely real.
That's her real name. Uma Thurman's name is Uma Thurman. I thought that was interesting.
Like, who can make that up?
It's a good name, right? Uma
Yeah.
Thurman. Come on. Jesus, do you ever just let your dog walk around the house ever?
It's bedtime, and I was supposed to let her out, and I didn't yet because I didn't think she'd start barking because it's bedtime
Where's the other dog?
in bed.
In your bed.
No, because apparently she pees the bed now.
So she's not in your bed?
Oh, she's in her bed
Where's her bed?
in the living room.
It's just a bed?
No,
Oh, she's locked up?
yeah.
Okay. I got a couple more. This
So
one I
what was Uma Thurman?
That's her real name, Uma Thurman.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Couple more, then I'll let the dog out, and I'll be right back.
Sharon Stone.
That's got to be fake. That sounds. It's like too crisp.
It's very crisp.
I'm gonna say it's fake.
It's as crisp as her crossing and uncrossing her legs. That's her real name, dude. Sharon Stone
Oh,
is her real name.
that's a
I'm not
pretty
keeping-
crisp name.
I'm not keeping score here, but
I'm about
we're
50-50 so
50-50.
far.
let's see. See if I can find another one. I like this one. John Legend. Dude, this is actually what inspired this list because I was sitting outside at beachside at Harry's house, you know, with my feet in my sandy dirt, and you are me, that's all of you. And it reminded me of when you were drunk at my house and you sang that song like an angel. And I was like, I
did.
wonder if that's his real name. And that's what generated this list.
I'm gonna say that's his real name.
That's what I thought too. It's not though.
Dang it!
I know, right? It makes me think less of him.
I know.
But his name is John Stevens.
He is no longer a legend.
That's what I'm saying. John
Gosh.
Stevens? Come on. John Stevens. All right, you want
Still
we'll
a
do,
dope song though.
We'll do
Let me-
two more. Two
Okay.
more.
Okay.
Katy Perry.
That is not her name.
It's not her name at all. Her name is Catherine Hudson.
I probably even knew that. I know way too much about Katy Perry. For
Dude,
some
Katy
reason.
Perry is. I love Katy Perry.
I do too, man.
She's
Name
fantastic.
a Katy Perry song that you're like, that song sucks.
No,
there is none.
never, ever is there a Katy Perry song that's not good.
Yeah,
Not. it
she's
just-
amazing.
Yeah, totally. We're gonna stick with the Katy theme. Katie Holmes.
This is tough because she was a teenager when she became famous.
She was, but so was Katy Perry. So was Jennifer Aniston. So was probably Uma Thurman, I'd imagine.
I'm gonna say Katie Holmes is her fake name.
Real name, dog. Katie Holmes. She is Holmes, man. That is who she is. To recap the list, there's also Demi Moore. That's not her real name. Her name's Demi Jean Gaines. Would have thought that. Olivia Wilde. I understand why she changed her name, because her name is Olivia Cockburn. You can't get famous with that name. Hi, I'm Olivia Cockburn. Johnny Depp, real name. It's the only real part about him. Johnny Depp. And that's my list. Yeah, there you go. There's my research for the day.
Good game. I'll be right back.
Got it. There's no
This
more
is what
dog
I've
barking.
no. This is what I've always wondered about celebrity names.
Yeah.
So say you're a celebrity and your name is Sting. Right?
You are already a celebrity and your name is Sting.
Like you are a
Like-
celebrity. Like you're so say you're Sting, the celebrity, right?
Roxanne.
Yeah.
Or the guy, the wrestler.
Does your wife call you Sting?
No. much like if this podcast, I call it a beer cast. I don't call it a podcast anymore. I call it a beer cast. I'll coin that phrase. If this beer cast goes wildly popular, I don't know what that face was. Is your wife going to call you bald?
But what if I met my wife after I was called bald on a wildly popular beer cast?
No, because you wouldn't say, "Hi, my name's Bald."
Like say I'm sitting there in a bar drinking a beer and a woman sees me from
No,
the bar and it's like, oh my gosh, that's Bald. He's so popular.
no, I don't. I almost
Goes up to me and she's like, are you bald? I'm like, yes, I am bald.
as
Nice
I was
to meet you.
as I was researching this, I didn't look up Taylor Swift herself, but one of Taylor Swift's boyfriends that she wrote songs about showed up on a list. Who was like a semi-celebrity, you know? And I guess at like the GMAs or something, like she was like, I want to thank Steve. And everybody's like, who the fuck is Steve? And they're like, oh, Steve is her boyfriend's actual name.
Like real name.
Right. I mean, that's only one example.
When it was really like probably like his stage name was like Sly or something like that.
Something like that. Sly. Dude, I remember when I was a kid, I was like, this is probably heavily influenced by American Gladiators. But I was like, when I have a kid, his name's going to be Thunder.
I could still see it, dude. I could still see that happening if you ever had a kid.
Name a kid Blaze. Blaze!
I could see your kid being named Thunder. Since you and your wife are both Lightning fans.
Well, we are also in the worldwide hotspot of lightning, right?
yeah.
That's what Tampa Bay is, right? Be a pretty good name for a kid.
Yeah.
Thunder. Insert my last name here.
I can see it. You should have a kid just to name him that. Boy or girl.
I mean, technically, you could have more kids. You just got to do a snip reversal.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the same if I named a kid Thunder.
No, it would be because you love it down here. It'd be like, hey, I love it down there. I'm going to name it after the place that I love going to.
Yes, but my wife wouldn't allow it. Yours probably would.
True. If you guys had another kid, the name would probably be like Grace or something.
It'd be Paul.
Paul?
Yeah. Paul Coffey, man, the hockey player.
I love it because your wife would be like, yeah, Paul from the Bible. And then Bald would be like, yeah, Paul Coffey, man, greatest defensive man in the world ever. Duh. It's not from the Bible. It's from the NHL history books. Come on. Get your head out of the gutter. Name a kid Thunder. That'd be great. Can you imagine your first day of kindergarten? Thunder? Thunder. Are you? Yeah, I'm here.
You should hear some of the names that the kids have nowadays, though. You go to like a 5-year-old soccer game, and they're like, "Go Gunner, go get him, Gunner.
Dude, Gunner's been a name for a long time.
Go Jet, go Jet."
Jet? That's a dumb name.
Yeah, people name their stuff that.
I mean, I named my dog Seven, and I still get shit for that. Everybody's like, "Why'd you name your dog Seven?" I'm like, I don't know. I just named it Seven.
Because you watch too many episodes of Seinfeld.
Has nothing to do with Seinfeld because I would not name my dog after a Yankees player. Nope. Nope.
Why don't you name her 3?
Because I'm not that big of a Evan Longoria fan.
Why don't you name her 14?
Because Price is a douchebag.
You didn't think that at the time.
No, I didn't. You're right. But 14 is a dumbass name for a dog, too. Hey, 14, get over here. I mean, 7 sounds just as ridiculous.
Come here,
I guess.
147.
But I guarantee you, though, I guarantee you there are dogs out there named 45. Guaranteed.
45.
Our current leader.
Oh.
Guarantee you there are some hunting dogs out there named 45. No, it's not called 45. It's called 45. Hey, 45.
Yeah.
Guarantee. Here's the thing, though. So, Florida last year passed a good job burping into the microphone this time.
That was
I'm proud of you.
wet, dude. That was wet.
Did it taste like your pizza?
That one surprisingly didn't have much flavor.
So Florida last year passed a vote about ending dog racing. You know, greyhound racing.
Yeah.
So dog racing was supposed to go towards, to the end of 2020 because the vote passed last year. But now with all this COVID shit, everybody's like, fuck it. Let's give up. No more dog racing, basically, because all this shit. So now there are thousands of greyhounds that need homes, dude.
You gonna take one in?
I mean, wouldn't that be awesome? Because he could tell me stories about how fast he was. Kind of like adopting an ex-NFL player or something.
Dude, I think that Greyhounds was one of my first dates with your wife.
Probably. Yeah, no, we went to Carmelitas and then we went to Greyhounds while we sang the Aladdin theme song.
Yeah, that's when she fell in love with me. As your brother. As your brother.
Yeah. She loves you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
I think that because I was so awesome, she fell more in love with you.
That might have been the same night that you sang the John Legend song.
No, because that's when you guys weren't living together then.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Maybe we were. But that's okay. Dude, speaking of living together, you should be here right now.
I should be there right now.
You
We
should
be
literally
filming live
be
together.
in this room with me right now. That was the
Yeah.
plan, right?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for this goddamn coronavirus, you would be sitting in the same room that I am, and we'd be probably drinking some High Lives together. I mean, really, let's face it. That's what we would be doing.
Yep. We would be drinking High Lives.
but we are socially responsible people, right? And are doing. Dude, it's a weird time right now, isn't it? I mean, not for you.
It's unprecedented.
Like, you go to work. It's a weird time for me, dude. Like, look at the neck beard.
Life is almost normal for me, but everybody else around me, it's not.
Totally. That's 100% true. Like, everybody else, we're just like, dude, and I know it's like a Facebook meme. I know it's kind of like oversaid, but I'll say it anyways. Like, when I go to the grocery store or something, I seriously feel like I'm like I'm on like a mission.
I've felt that way leaving the house, like going to a public place.
Yeah. It's like
Like,
I'm not supposed to be here.
have you ever seen I'm sure it's the same in every like a post-apocalypse movie, but Bird Box?
Yes. Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
have to drive to the grocery
Yes!
store. And it's such a big
windows
mission.
with the windows blocked out and just using
Yeah.
their GPS and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and not only that, but when I go, I'm like, I hope people don't judge me for leaving my house. Like,
Yeah.
like literally, I need stuff. I need it. Sorry. That's how I feel. And then as soon as I get home, I fucking scrub my hands down like they're, oh. It's a weird time, man. Like, you think about going to Rays games or going to Lightning games or going to sporting events, and you just like high five strangers. What?
Yeah.
Would you just walk up to a stranger and give him a high five right now? Hell no. You kidding me?
Giving them hugs and stuff.
Yeah, dude. What? No, you don't do that. If somebody reached for a high five from me right now, I would punch them in the face and then wash my hands. It's a weird, weird, weird thing. Really weird. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the show down to that weird road. What do you say we rate this thing, though, huh?
Sounds good.
I think it's going to get a pretty good rating.
Probably will.
Let's see. Drinkability. I mean, I'm about to crank into my third one here. You're already on your third one.
Halfway. I'm more than halfway through my third one.
Dude, usually I drink more than you on these shows, but lately you've been drinking more on these shows. But then again, I've been drinking for 10 hours.
For drinkability, I'm going to give it a 4.
I mean, it's not that much more difficult to drink than a Bud Light, right? Like,
Yeah. It's about the same thing.
we're almost done. I'll take one. I'll take one in a minute. Like if a Bud Light, I mean, a Bud Light's like a 5, right?
Yeah. I mean, if a Bud Light is a 5, then this is a 5 because I can't taste the difference.
Oh, I totally taste a difference. How is a Bud Light not a 5 on drinkability? Are you kidding me? That's like the definition of a 5 of drinkability is a Bud Light.
Then this is a 5 for drinkability.
Like, can you? I mean, I don't know how long it's been since you've had a Bud Light, but even a Miller Lite. A Miller Lite's a 5. Drink those all day, right? Name something with a higher drinkability than Bud Light or Miller Lite.
Zima.
Hang on. I mean, I'm sure you've given a 5 here. I really need to resort this list. Maybe you haven't.
Tank 7.
Tank 7 is not a 5 drinkability.
We gave it a perfect score.
Well, I think we were just drunk that day. And we were really excited because it was our anniversary. It's not really. You did say yes. We did give Tank 7 a perfect score. Now that I look at it, you gave Catalina Lime Mixer a 5. Is Catalina Lime Mixer easier to drink than this?
Yeah.
So this would be
I don't
4
know.
then.
This is pretty close to water.
I mean, I'm going with a 4. I mean, I might be splitting hairs. What are you going? 4 or 5? I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna go with a 5. It's when I just said it's pretty close to water and I tasted it, it's pretty close to water.
Especially when you're on your third one. The
Yeah.
first one is probably different. Flavor. The flavor, I remember the very beginning of the show when we popped them open and we sniffed it. We're like, this smells like a beer.
So is that average? Is that a 3? Because it just tastes like beer.
Yeah, I think it's a 3. I don't.
Yeah.
There's nothing that we're like, ooh, damn, ooh, like there's nothing special about it.
Yeah.
You're about to piss your pants, aren't you?
Yeah.
Value. $10.90. I think I paid $9.99 or $10.99 for a 6-pack.
I paid like $16 for a 12-pack.
Ooh, I guess that's that 1.5% that we're paying, right?
I'm gonna give it a 2 for value.
I mean, I agree. I mean, how much? I mean, we could buy some really good beers with the
For
same
$10 for a 6-pack.
Yeah, like IPAs or something that we'd actually be like,
Yeah.
tasty. Look at you. You're about to fucking piss your pants.
I'm just gonna dance.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Dude, just act like you're at a nightclub where the line to the bathroom is really long. That you're getting the full experience.
Do 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 do.
I'd buy it again though.
I would too. Even though it's a crappy value, I would totally buy this again.
I
It's
mean,
brewed for the night, dude.
dude, brewed for the night. And I mean, 6%.
They totally sold us on their market, like marketing.
I mean, blue bottles. It's the first time we had a blue bottle on the show. Got that going for him. Dude, are you pinching your dick or what?
Yeah. Sometimes that helps.
So let me tell you about this story. One time, Bald and I were driving from Kansas City to Omaha. And
You tell the story while I go pee.
no, there was that. No, you got to stay here for the story. It's great. So, in the middle, there's what was it, a Wendy's? I think it was a Wendy's, right?
McDonald's.
Selfie with a beer. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, this thing got me going.
That's a good selfie, dude. That's a good one. Got that mustache all up in my nose. I'll send it to you because I'm cool like that. Anywho, so the story goes, I don't think it was a McDonald's. I think it was a Wendy's. I don't think it was a McDonald's, dude.
I like McDonald's.
No, halfway between Kansas City and Omaha. I think it was a
Oh, it's
Wendy's.
a McDonald's.
No. No, it's a Wendy's, dude. It's a Wendy's. Anywho, so we're heading back. Kansas City to Omaha. And we definitely got Biggie size. Or whatever, McDonald's size. Which means big ass sodas.
McDonald's size.
And we were maybe, 6 minutes from home? 6 minutes before we actually pulled in the driveway? What'd you say? And Bald goes, dude, I'm not going to make it. I'm like, yeah, you got this, dude, for 6 minutes. He's like, no. What I mean is, I literally am peeing right now. So that was it. Sorry, I mean that wasn't a really good story. The story was to try to stall Bald from peeing, and then he already peed, so it's not a very good story anymore. We got our beer reviewed. We played a game. We did some trivia.
Okay, number one burning question of the night, though, that we didn't bring up.
What?
Have you watched the Tiger Show?
I watched episode 1, and I'm ready for episode 2.
Is it that good?
I mean, episode 1 really set it up nicely. Here's what I mean by that. So, episode 1 definitely set up like who's the bad guy, who's the good guy. And allegedly, the good guy is the lady who runs the fucking Big Cat Rescue just over the bridge from me. Also, my company volunteers there to help them out. I hope they are still the good guy by the end of it. I don't know. We're going to see. But basically, it's about this sociopath who raises these tigers and runs a zoo, and this other sociopath who runs a zoo who doesn't like him. That's kind of what it's about.
So, must watch, don't need to watch.
Dude, it's number 1 because nobody has anything to watch. Everybody has watched everything they've wanted to watch. And now they're like,
See, I don't really watch anything. So is it a must watch for somebody who doesn't watch anything?
no, not at all.
Okay. Okay.
Nope. But there are new episodes of
Ozark.
That's new right now. You can watch.
I feel like it's been such a long time that I need to rewatch.
I need to watch number
season
2. At least the second half of number 2,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, because that show, it gets complex in number 2. Like
It
the first
does.
season, it's just like, oh shit,
Pretty straightforward.
I see what's going on. But season 2 is like, you got all this shit going on with that casino boat and all this things.
I just fucking love Jason Bateman, dude.
Dude, I think you would probably go down on him if you got like $100.
No, I mean, no.
You're like, no, I mean, no. I threw in that $100 thing, and that really got you in a twist, didn't it?
Yeah.
I
My
know-
wife is unemployed, so
I know your family is. You got some things going on, so
we're waiting on our Trump check.
Trump, save me! Save me, dude. You are directly impacted by this, though.
Don't
Directly.
cash that check if he's not your president.
Like, you are literally directly impacted by it, though, because kids don't go to school, right? So, little known fact: Bald, Bald and his wife, Mrs. Bald, they run a daycare out of their house. So obviously, when kids aren't going to school and parents are
Not
staying
going to
home
work.
from work, that influences the daycare business. So kind of a big deal for Bald, man. I mean, really, that sucks. Totally sucks. And as we've discussed here, Bald's in a transition in not career, but definitely positions.
Pay cut.
So everybody, let's do the Republican thing and thoughts and prayers for Bald.
Cheers.
Thoughts and prayers, because obviously nobody watches our videos. So, you know.
Hey, we had 24 views on Boddington's.
Dude, you know what's really cool? And we'll close this out after I say this. So, my favorite radio show is the Mike Calta show. And what he's doing, because he obviously has a lot of social media followers. So what he's done is every day on his social media, he's found a bartender in the Tampa Bay area who obviously is not tending bar right now and is sharing who they are, where they work, as well as their Venmo. So what he's saying is, hey, when you go make yourself a drink because he or she is not making your drink, send this person a tip.
Pretty cool.
It's badass. So I've sent a couple of tips, like if I pour myself and I see, what Mike's sending, I go, okay, here you go. Here's $1. Here's $1 or $2, It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anywho, dude, thanks for having a beer free with me. This wasn't bad. This was good. I'm glad it got you all lubed up.
We should probably either play Call of Duty or call our dad.
Should we call our dad just for shits and giggles after this?
Yeah.
Should we call Extra Bald as well? I don't know if that's what we call him. Extra Bald? Is that what we call him?
Balder.
Balder. That's an Extra Bald. Well, let's see if we get all of them on there. All right, man.
You
These are
call
good beers,
me.
though. I appreciate
Call
it.
me.
Thanks for everything. Thanks for having a beer with me. I hope. I mean, I know, and you know how sometimes at the end of these I get a little bit of, hey, I said thoughts and prayers, but for real, I hope everything goes better for you guys. Let me know if you need anything. I got you, and I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right.
All right, love you, dude.
Love you too.
That's the first time we said that on the show. That's a world record. And for the first time in World Series history, Bald and Harry said they love each other. I'll see you after the break.
Hey, thanks for having a beer with me.
Thanks for having a beer with me. I already said that. But that's all right.
All right. Bye.
See you, dude.